Okay. Now, there's lots of people who'll tell you that you have to spend a lot of money on expensive equipment if you want to be in a band, but in fact, none of it is true because you have the facilities to be in a band here in your own body. I'm talking about the voice, and I'm using it now, and this is just one of many examples of how you could use your voice for good effect in a band. At this current level, it's useful for when something happens when you're playing and something goes wrong and you're not quite sure what to do, then you just talk aimlessly and about nothing in particular, like I am, to keep the audience interested and stop them going to the bar.
Yeah, you don't feel it yet, but you're going to feel it later, and you're going to regret it. You'll wake up tomorrow morning in your bed and you'll have all these records around you and you'll start looking at them and they'll all say, "Man or Astroman?" And you'll go, "What the fuck? I don't even remember going to a show."
But then another thing you can use it for is, if you're in a punk band, say, you can use it for shouting or singing in a loud, raucous way. Or if you're in a very sweet band, or if you're in a girls' choir or something, then you might sing like this. Hold your hand, there's nowhere I can go. If you want to be kind of like indie and wet, or you can be an opera singer, in which case Rob's quite a good opera singer, so I'm going to ask Rob to demonstrate the baritone method.
Oh.
That is a resonant type of voice usage. Or if you're a girl, then you can sing. Or you can whistle with your voice, which I can't do. Well, I'm very bad at that whistling, so Rob's going to demonstrate whistling because he's got the technique called the warble whistle, which is it's like the Hammond organ of whistling. That's quite a good whistle. Or you can hum, and that's quite useful if you're just getting to know a song and you don't want to sing out loud because it's a bit embarrassing because you haven't mastered the tune yet. But you have to use your diaphragm, which is a bit of muscle that is at the bottom of your rib cage. And singing teachers will always tell you that you're meant to sing from there rather than from your throat because there's too much lung cancer and stuff in there clogging it up. And so you're meant to take deep breaths and have a solid base and then project from there so that you could sing. In theory, you should be able to sing to a full audience at a small crap indie venue without using microphone.
Summer love! Oh, summer love!
And now I'm going to call upon Rob again to demonstrate something about singing in tune. Because this is very painful when it goes out a bit. And I'll demonstrate. If you could just play a chord. La. That's not in tune, you see. Play the chord again. La. That is in tune. And this is just a question of fine ear tuning, which you'll get used to in no time at all. If you could perhaps move on to a more complicated chord now. See, there I was demonstrating the fact that you can start off in tune, but then very easily wander out of it. So if you could play that again. La. You see, you want a strong, stable note that doesn't waver. Give me back my mind. Yours doesn't suit me anymore. Grindcore. And if you're singing outside of your vocal range, because everyone has a natural sort of span of notes that they can confidently cover, if you sing slightly below that or slightly above that, then you get that wavery effect.